This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Varberg up against Bayern Munich.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
And the match is underway. This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. Dayo Upamecano plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. Konrad Laimer starts with Leon Goretzka in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, Stuart, what might we see in this section?
Well, Bayern are the standout team for me. They play with great energy, they have lots of talented players, and they have a nice balance to their team. I think they'll top the group.
Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Clattered away. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. But he could run onto it here. Well, he moved into an illegal position.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the through ball, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Failed to keep hold of it. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. And a good-looking ball. He's in here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. He could pick out a teammate. And off the post that time. But it wouldn't have counted anyway. Offside is the decision. And Stuart, there's good reason to believe that Harry Kane's incisive presence could represent the difference today.
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot on him, his movement is excellent, and in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
It's with Carlson. Well, nothing productive, really. That's a well-struck pass. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Shaping to shoot. No way through. And showing the importance of width. Well, nothing comes of it. Really getting stuck in. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, he's got past his man. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping.
Well, the crowd know that set pieces could be their best chance. Just listen to that reaction.
It's still alive. Oh, the keeper dealt with the danger. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Over it comes. And taking care of the situation. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Might really be able to trouble them here. Excellent vision. Well, mopping up defensively. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, spot on with that challenge. And he's keen on cutting in. And still looking for space. What a block! And that's an important intervention. Into the advanced position. Well, body in the way. Well, it comes to nothing in the end.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
Stopped a surefire goal. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. It's with Carlson. And tidy defensive play. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. De Ligt. Now Coman. And that is offside. Davies. Sané. Lima. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Good weight on that pass. Shot blocked, but still alive. Sané cuts it back. Blocked again. Nicely cut out. Maric. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. But nothing comes of it. No possibilities in the centre. It's a perfect challenge. An alert piece of defending. And the flag does go up offside. Plenty of support here. Coman. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Maric. Mensah. And defensive play to be applauded. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, they're going for the short one. And an astute piece of defending. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. He's in behind. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Joshua Kimmich with the corner. Did well to clear it away. Upamecano. And he read it well, intercepting it. Kimmich. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Maric. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Well, a goal at this late stage might end up being a winner. That's the hope in the Bayern camp. Must take the lead here, and they do! And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And in the right position to read it. Decent looking pass. Davies takes it on, and just wide of the target. Goal kick.
Well, I think the goalkeeper had it covered, but it was a decent effort, though.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, that one has promise. Terima. And a fine piece of goalkeeping, which keeps their hopes alive.
Well, you're right, that keeps them in it. But can they find an equaliser? They need some urgency in their play.
Jamal Musiala. Gnabry, real chance. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. And full time it is, the perfect start for Bayern. They pick up all 3 points. Well, he's got past his man. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And very excited to be bringing you this group stage game from the UEFA Champions League. It is Bayern Munich, and they face Rio Ave.
Well, Derek, these were very good in their opening games. Both look to be in top form. This should be a great game today.
Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. Konrad Laimer starts with Leon Goretzka in the centre of midfield. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. Promising move this from Bayern. It's still alive. In it goes at the second time of asking. But the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment.
Well, here's the replay. Yes, it's a decent shot, but the goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it out into a dangerous area, and suddenly the ball's in the back of his net. It's poor goalkeeping, you have to say.
Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Well, good run and good ball control. Emmanuel Boateng. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Oh, lovely ball. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, and Kane's strike is absolutely perfect. Pace, power and accuracy. What a player he is.
And nicely over the top. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Harry Kane. Might be able to produce from this position. Sané. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Corner opportunity for Bayern. Well, not cleared away completely. In by Kimmich. Not the best clearance. Leon Goretzka. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. Accurate ball in towards the near post. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Kane. Here's Goretzka. Davies. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Emmanuel Boateng. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. And delivered into the box. It comes to absolutely nothing. Jamal Musiala. Sané. Davies. Fine cross into the middle. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Well, back with the action. Bayern dominant. This is starting to get out of hand, you just feel. And they win the throw following that challenge. Potential danger here. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Yeah, he's just not found his form today. He doesn't look quite right. Unless he can impose himself on this game and start threatening the keeper, they're going to lose this one.
And coolly done despite the mounting pressure. Emmanuel Boateng. Kimmich. Sané in the middle. Well, clattered away. A bit sloppy in possession. Leroy Sané. Now Harry Kane. Will it be Harry Kane? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. The corner from Kimmich. Half-hearted clearance. Kimmich. Cross could be useful. Oh, super header. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Corner for Bayern then. Well, there was impending... Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it?
Well, here's the replay, and just look how close this is. But it's definitely the right call. That's technology at its best.
That is that for the first half here. And away they go again here. Breathtaking football from Bayern in the first 45. What will this half bring us? And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. And a wild, wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Emmanuel Boateng. Teammates available. Well, disappointing end to the move. Kimmich. Well, a very influential performance in the first half from Kingsley Coman. What did you make of it?
Well, I really liked his first half display. He was certainly the most influential player on the field, and I'm expecting more of the same in the second 45 minutes.
Lima. Oh, great defending. Might be a chance to break. Delivered into the area here. Sané. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Going well. But the danger averted for now. Kimmich. Kane. Can he convert? Nicely blocked. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, big chance. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. So making the substitution now. And the short option preferred. Textbook defending inside the box. Konrad Lima. He has teammates around him. Kane. Well, the supporters think it's on. Just couldn't get it through. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Now delivering that deep cross. And a confident clearance. 20 minutes to go. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Vrusai. Difficult to stop him. Great opportunity. And saved by the keeper. One terrific save after another. Leroy Sané. Kane. Vrusai. Emmanuel Boateng. Shot attempted. Able to get his body in the way. Gets in the way once more. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Defenders need to cover. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And played in by Kimmich. Still alive. In a good position to clear it away. Guerreiro. Here's Goretzka. Takes the shot. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And Bayern will change personnel now. And over comes the corner. And the problem not completely solved. Long distance effort. Keeper did his job. Kane. Could be threatening. What a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Vrusai. An awful lot of green space to run into. And still trying to get the shot off. Great reflex action from Neuer. Over it comes. Clears it away. And that is that full time here. And the victory goes to Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It's Odense up against Bayern Munich.
Well, I think this should be a good game tonight, Derek. We've got some excellent players on show here. Let's just hope they perform to their best.
And they kick off here. This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it looks like a 5-2-3. When they're defending, it will be a back five. But in possession, the two wing-backs will push forward to provide an attacking threat. The front three should pose a threat, though, because their combination play is excellent.
Now the attack fizzled out. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. Kingsley Coman plays with Leroy Sané in the wide areas. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. Can he put them ahead? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. 1-0 then. Goretzka. Jamal Musiala. And Kimmich. Konrad Laimer. Well, potential danger. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Owusu. It's looking promising. Teammate and support. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Coman. Jamal Musiala. Alphonso Davies. Kane. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Konrad Laimer. Really getting stuck in. Upamecano. Alphonso Davies. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Kimmich. Harry Kane slips it through. And a goal to level it up for Bayern. So back underway following the equaliser. A foul, but advantage played. Sven Köhler. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? An exquisitely taken free kick. But no end product.
Well, he has such good technique. I expected him to score there, but it was still a great effort.
Kadri. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. But timely defending when it mattered. Now counter-attacking possibilities. He's in here. Giving it a try. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Playing it in. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Köhler. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Harry Kane. Sané. Kane. On to Goretzka. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Owusu. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And the game... So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Leon Goretzka. Helander. That is how to apply the pressure. Sven Köhler. This attack looks highly promising. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Konrad Laimer. Alphonso Davies. On the pass, a good one. Determined defending. And let's see what Bayern can do with this corner kick situation. Who's going to get on the end of it? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. 3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Kadri. Kane. In behind for him to chase. Oh, really good header. But the goalkeeper there to cover up. So a half an hour remaining. Goretzka. Davies. Can he finish here? A good and fair challenge. Counter-attacking very much an option. Can they use it to their advantage? And a struggle to get it away properly. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Musiala. High quality defending. A bit of running room now on the wing. It needs an accurate cross. Well, he successfully got past him. The fans are shouting, shoot! He's in behind. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And it's gone behind for the corner. Here it is now, a substitution. He's driven in the corner. Really fine catch by the goalkeeper. Under a bit of pressure too. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Sven Köhler. It's with Kadri. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Chance to play it in. Nicely cut out. Would have been a foul, but instead, advantage Bayern. So much focus within the team, and completely focused on winning the game now. Bashkim Kadri. That's useful play. Must take the lead here. Oh, in it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
It's a substitution for Bayern. And the keeper not thinking it through.
Well, the hosts have dominated the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes and played some really good football. They just need to have the end product and they'll surely win the game.
Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Still pushing for a winner. He could pick out a teammate. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can they forge ahead? No! And all because of the goalkeeper. Margins.
Well, he has done well there, but he should have won the game. They probably won't get another chance now.
Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here. They can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of...
And the game begins. Well, here's the equation. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will see them reach the knockout stages. Here on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about whether or not Bayern Munich can confirm their place in the knockout stages of this competition. It is Bayern Munich versus Odense.
Well, thanks, Derek. This should be a good game because Bayern have been excellent so far. Another top-class performance today, and they will qualify for the knockout stages.
Terima. Determined defending. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. Leroy Sané plays with Kingsley Coman in the wide positions. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. Intercepting it intelligently. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Lovely work to get past his man. Has a go. Well, body in the way. Can he make it count? Denied again. Well, looking at the table, it might be a celebratory occasion for the home fans, but, well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Now sending it in. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. In a good position to clear it away. Kimmich. Konrad Laimer. Davies. On to Kane. Harry Kane! And what a magical save it was!
Well, they're playing well now, and these fans can sense a goal coming.
I'm trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Who's going to get on the end of it? Danger still on. Kimmich. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Sven Köhler. Good use of advantage by the referee. An effective challenge. Coman. Excellent vision. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Well, clattered away. Konrad Laimer. Sané has it. Oh, that's a really good run. And giving the ball away. Kane. Oh, that's a fight. He's got to score! And a decent save. Full credit. Played over. And the header just clearing the crossbar.
Well, I think he'd be slightly disappointed because once he gets to it first, that's a chance.
Leon Goretzka. And Bayern finding space on the flank. And the keeper was always likely to do his job under no pressure. Coman. Kane. What Well, a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, Bayern have controlled the game in the last 15 minutes, and their passing patterns have created numerous chances. They surely must extend their lead soon.
Owusu. Getting the ball forward. Oh, great attacking play. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Köhler. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And taking it away. Jamal Musiala. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Goretzka. Could be. And the keeper there to deal with it.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Can someone get on the end of this? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, a bright and positive performance so far. Interested to get your take, Stuart.
Well, they're doing what they can here, but they can't affect what's going on in the other game. I thought it was a good first 45 minutes from them. They just need to carry this through into the second half.
And so the match is underway. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. On to Kane. Harry Kane! And what a magical save it was!
Well, they're playing well now, and these fans can sense a goal coming.
I'm trying to build... So the second half underway here, and Bayern looking to build upon a largely positive first half showing. Good run, very much in control of the situation. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
And dealt with it nicely. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's done okay.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. Kadri. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Leroy Owusu. Köhler. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Sven Köhler. Well, they know they need to stop him. And a very good challenge. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And beyond the last defender, offside. Well, that one has promise. Throw-ins given. A chance to whip it in. This could be the equaliser. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Kane. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Gnabry. Chance to play it in. Not away completely. Could be a chance to break here. Paulson. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Chance to cross. Pulls it back. Keeper getting the touch. And rattling the post.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Able to get his body in the way. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Tension building, still level. The cross is on. And defensive play to be applauded. Can he find the net? And a fine stop. Bayern have given us away. Philip Helander. Good physical play. And possession given away. 5 minutes left. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. And they're making a change.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes and played some really good football. They just need to have the end product.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Oh, that's a splendid save.
Well, so late in the game, that's a magnificent stop.
So the corner played into the box. Clearing is away. Must take the lead here. 0. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. And it's also going to be a booking.
Well, he's absolutely right. It's a penalty and a yellow card.
This to give them the advantage. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. And that will be all for this game. It ends in front. On to Kane. Harry Kane! And what a magical save it was. They know what's needed. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will lift them into the knockout stages. Here on EA TV. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And it's all about whether or not Bayern Munich can confirm their place in the knockout stages of this competition. It's Rio Ave up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, I've got to say Bayern deserve to go through. They've been outstanding at times in this group. They just need to put another good display in today.
And the contest begins. The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, they're going to play with a back five and three up front, which means the midfield two will have a lot of work to do. These two will certainly need to be at their best today in what looks like a 5-2-3 formation.
Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Matthijs de Ligt plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Leroy Sané plays with Serge Gnabry on the flanks. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. Well, as we've already made note of, here is the scenario for the visitors on this occasion. Stuart, can they secure their place in the knockout stages?
Well, they'll need a little help from elsewhere if they're to go through today. But all they can do is focus on this game and get the 3 points.
And that is offside. Jamal Musiala has a go, and the keeper stretching to deny him. Trying to pick out a teammate. Wonderful last-ditch defending. And a Bayern throw coming up. Serge Gnabry. Nicely timed tackle. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, Derek, I thought he was brilliant last time out. Scored a couple of goals, but it's his general play as well that was excellent. Coming short to receive the ball, making runs in behind defenders. He was outstanding, and I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
And a decent delivery. A decisive clearance it was. Over it comes. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Konrad Laimer. And he's made headway. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
And there's the delivery. Well, it has come to nothing. Can they take the lead? Fulmer. Oh, it's a penalty. Can they get themselves in front? And the referee will take his name as well.
Yeah, it was a poor challenge, and the referee is absolutely right to take his name.
Can he make it 1-0? In it goes! Coolly converted!
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper dives early, and that's why he goes straight down the middle. What a good penalty. Watch the goalkeeper all the way. Excellent.
Well, the ball is moving again. Can Bayern come up with the right reply? Konrad Laimer. Given away by Bayern Munich. Emmanuel Boateng. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Oh, great attacking play. Played into the centre. Well, you can't really hit them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Harry Kane. Sané has it. Sané. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Oh, managing to beat him. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. He must finish! A goal! That's two for him today! They simply can't stop him! No wonder he's celebrating!
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Konrad Laimer. Now with Kimmich. De Ligt. Goretzka. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Goretzka. And sent in by Sané. And clears his lines. Josue Sa. Emmanuel Boateng. Opportunity it is. Wow, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
Delivering it. Smuggled away. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And here... So into the second half, and Bayern left with a real mountain to climb after what happened in the first 45. Nicely timed tackle. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Opportunity in the wide area. Could be. Still possibilities. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent. This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Could play it in. Oh, how about that for the last line of defence? Now, can they hit them on the counter? Victor Gomes. Timely intervention. Jamal Musiala. Well, had no intention of losing out. What can they do from here? This looks more than decent. And the cross into the middle. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Alphonso Davies. Jamal Musiala. Well, a textbook interception. Well, they're almost extending an invitation to have them come at them. Well, it's attractive football, but they need effective football. They need a goal. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Kane. Now Kimmich. And there's the feed into the box. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. So underway again, and Bayern still trailing, but the belief is back. Emmanuel Boateng. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Konrad Laimer. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. An important interception. Kane. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Bodies forward and the break looks on. But timely defending when it mattered. Kane. Laimer. Goretzka. Now Harry Kane. The defender doing his job. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
So a personnel change then. Released it nicely. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And there it is, the final whistle. Well, disappointment for them, and we'll need to see us. And they kick off here. Final night in the group stage, and Bayern need a victory, plus a bit of assistance. The match is live on EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's all about whether or not Bayern Munich can confirm their place in the knockout stages of this competition. It is Bayern Munich versus Varberg.
Well, Derek, what a game this will be. A good performance here, and Bayern should qualify, but it certainly won't be easy.
And now they get the ball rolling. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. Leon Goretzka plays alongside Konrad Laimer in central midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. It will be a Bayern corner. And a goal! It could be such an important one. A goal to get the fans dreaming about the knockout stages. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. And using his strength to shield the ball. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Oh, but they've lost it now. In a decent position now. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Leon Goretzka. Musiala. Goretzka. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Corner opportunity for Bayern. And really, it had to be further away from the keeper. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. It's looking promising. Chance here. Blocking it. Kane. Harry Kane! Well, he had the confidence to try his luck and denied only by the post.
Well, the keeper was beaten. He hit it so cleanly. It's just the wrong side of the post.
It's with Mensah. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Well, far too much elevation there. Konrad Laimer. Gnabry. And he favours the inside route. Gnabry! Oh, fine stop. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Bayern regaining possession here. Konrad Laimer. And a chance for Bayern to use width to good effect. Oh, nice ball over the top. Kimmich. On to Kane. Well, no way through. Oh, genuine chance. Mensah. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Harry Kane. Firing it towards goal. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Kimmich with the corner. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Oh, good save. Excellent header. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. The corner from Kimmich. And the danger's still on. Kimmich. And a goal here for Bayern. It's going to be so difficult to thwart them now. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Doing well to keep possession. And Jansson with it. Maric. Could get themselves back into it. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Trying to pick out a teammate. Didn't have to think about it too hard. Neuer. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Promising move this from Bayern. Now he must favour the cross. And players waiting at the far post. And the keeper more than equal to it. Superb effort to keep it in.
Well, there it is. Confirmation of Bayern's dominance in this game. They've created so many chances here.
Released it nicely. That's a good-looking pass. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, it's a nerve jam. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. He has teammates around him, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. Sané. Using his strength to shield the ball. Sané. Leroy Sané. And I must say, a promising avenue of attack favoured by Leroy Sané. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Maric. Opportunity. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. Leroy Sané. Goretzka has it now. De Ligt. Joshua Kimmich. And Kane prepared to fire. You can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. 30 minutes to go then. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Still not clear. It's not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Kane. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Good weight on that pass. Harry Kane has the freedom of the stadium. In it goes! A goal, and one that removes a lot of the pressure.
Well, here we can see again just how well Gnabry did to get the cross into such a good area. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Well, not long to go, and given that they're winning, they know full well they have their ticket in hand for the knockout stages.
Well, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a tough group, but they've certainly delivered when it mattered most.
And options in the centre. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And Carlson. And he has options available. And he's in an offside position. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And Bayern have the ball once more. And passing it well. He's in control of the ball as he runs, Sané. He'll take this on. And blocked for now. Kane! And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Good work from Bayern to make sure possession changed hands. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Musiala. Running with the ball confidently. Oh, good vision. And a goal! It's one that allows them to breathe a big sigh of relief and truly think about the knockout stages. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Maric. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And you've got to say, meat and drink to those in the wall. Serge Gnabry. And so, full time here, and the good news is that they've clinched their place in the knockout stages. But the difficult part of the equation is, as a second-place team, the draw could be that bit tougher, Stuart.
Well, you're absolutely right. Going through in second place will probably give them a tougher draw, but they won't be worried about that now. They're through, and that's all that matters to them.
And the shining light for his team, no two ways about that. Harry Kane. Oh, good save. Excellent header. They'll repeat the... Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the first leg of this Champions League round of 16 tie. It is Bayern Munich and they take on Torino.
Well, Derek, you only have to look at the two squads to realise that Bayern have to be the favourites here. On their day, they're as good as anybody. I'm looking forward to seeing them play today.
And the contest begins. Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. Kingsley Coman plays with Serge Gnabry on the flanks. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. Could be dangerous. Nicely saved. He's driven in the corner. And clearing it away. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, Derek, a brace last time out, but no real surprise that we're focusing on him.
Is this the moment? Well, how on earth did Manuel Neuer get there? Over it comes. Well, not cleared away completely. Tamez. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Goretzka. Now Kimmich. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. It might still be problematic. Threat over for now, it seems. Committed challenge. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Well, not great from the keeper. Good through ball. And Bayern could get in behind the defence here. And a decent delivery. And a goal here for Bayern. Beyond the goalkeeper. Bayern on terms. Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. This attack looks highly promising. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And the keeper was always likely to do his job under no pressure. Leon Goretzka. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. The delivery. Well, going for power, but what can you say about it, really? Not great. Antonio Sanabria. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Good strength to keep the ball. Duvan Zapata. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Plenty of support here. And nicely over the top. It's a nice looking ball. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
And played in by Kimmich. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. Good bit of defending. Joshua Kimmich. Gnabry. Played into the box. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Antonio Sanabria. Oh, fancy footwork. Sanabria! And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Nicely timed tackle. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle. And the referee has got to book him, I think. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Not the best challenge, free kick. A very effective clearance. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Distributing it well. And this to level it. And what a magical save it was.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Well, not away properly. No way through. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. So back in business here, and the challenge has been thrown down to Bayern Munich. Can they turn this match on its head? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Over it comes. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Well, still an issue here. Kimmich. And there's the feed into the box. And the danger cleared. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, he's missed it. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? Kimmich. That was going in. Well, this could square the game. Constantly thwarted. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. Now sending it in. Really sound defending. Has a go. Another block. Growing pressure here and another corner. It might still be problematic. Electing to shoot. Simple catch, really. Antonio Sanabria. That is how to apply the pressure. Could be dangerous. Well, it nearly worked out on a fine interception. Antonio Sanabria. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Leon Goretzka. Oh, nice ball. Excellent defending. Rodriguez. A glorious chance. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Harry Kane. It's with Kingsley Coman. Crossing possibilities. Kimmich. Now with Gnabry. Nicely timed tackle. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Textbook closing down. And now they're on the attack. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. And into the last 20 minutes. And quick thinking defensively. Serge Gnabry. Bayern pushing forward with options available. Vlasic. Acres of space afforded Bayern. Crossing opportunity. In it goes! To alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, as you can see, the cross by Davis is absolutely inch perfect, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
Well, back underway here, and Bayern are giving this a real go. Well, that one has promise. Kane. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Great opportunity. And a fine piece of goalkeeping which keeps their hopes alive.
Well, you're right, that keeps them in it. But can they find an equaliser? They need some urgency in their play.
Bayern late in the game, battling against the clock and the scoreline. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Teammates available. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Into the advanced position. And he takes on the shot. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And so the referee confirms that this first leg is officially over. And Bayern could get in behind. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And it's the Champions League round of 16's second leg. It is Torino up against Bayern Munich.
Well, the visitors have it all to do here, Derek. But a quick start, an early goal, and they'll be right back in it. This should be good today.
And so the battle commences. This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, when you're playing a 3-5-2 formation, the position of the wing-backs is key. If they drop too deep, you can't dominate possession. And if they play too high, you leave the centre-backs exposed. They have to get the balance right.
And he read it really well. Fine save. Played over. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Teammate and support. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, a fearsome footballer, whatever way you look at it, Duvan Zapata.
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And that is offside. And here's how Bayern will line up. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Matthijs de Ligt plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Kingsley Coman starts with Serge Gnabry on the flanks. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. Electing to cross into the centre. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, just watch this again. It's a really dangerous cross by Davies.
And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Ricci. And Kimmich. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Vlasic. Ricci. And it's with Sanabria. And he's in. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, the keeper grabs it. And teammates around him. High quality defending. Coman. Good ball over the top. The save was a good one.
This is such a close tie. They just need to make the most of these set pieces.
So the corner played into the box. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. Counter-attacking chance. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, possibilities inside the box. Could be! Now, who can he play it to? Harry Kane takes the shot. Able to get his body in the way. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And what a magical save it was! Well, a bit short with the clearance. Kimmich. The defender doing his job. It's a perfect challenge. They know they need to stop him. That's a good pass. And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they see this through? Good weight on that pass. And teammates to play it to. Clearance needed to be better. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper.
Well, as it stands, they're on their way out. But a goal here would change everything.
Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one. And far too close to the goalkeeper. And the pass was off target. It'll be a throw. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Oh, no stopping him. He's got to score! What an important piece of defending. And a clear genuine chance. Well, the fans want to see a shot. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Options in the centre. And the cross didn't beat the first man. Duvan Zapata. And it's with Sanabria. He takes aim. He's blocked it. Gnabry. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Tamez. Vlasic. Ivan Ilic. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Coman. Cross fired over. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that?
Well, just look at this. Magnificent agility, perfect timing and great connection. What a goal that is.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Duvan Zapata.
Il signor Daniele Esposito è desiderato urgentemente in biglietteria della Molinata.
Could play it in. And a Torino throw in here. Rodriguez. Shot attempted. And what a magical save it was. So the corner played into the box. Well, it still could be dangerous. Well, a stylish moment. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Chance maybe. Well, they survived the attack. A foul, but advantage Bayern. Gnabry. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Mazraoui. Harry Kane waits. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And problem solved for now. Carolinetti. He's got space. Must be. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Played over. Just not a particularly good corner there. That's a lapse in concentration. What to like about that pass? And a fine cross. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all in actual fact. Not in the accuracy department, leaving a bit to be desired. Antonio Sanabria. It did look on for them, but not to be. Nice looking pass. And the cross into the middle. And a time for cool heads. Level pegging, but can they change that? Pressing like that will help the cause. Well, possibilities in the centre. Promising move. Can't miss, surely! Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. And time for the change now. It's a substitution for Bayern. And Bayern come away with the ball. Plenty of support here. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. In a decent position now. And passing it through. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Leroy Sané. Sané. Crossing possibilities. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. In behind for him to chase. Uncomfortable in dealing with the ball played in. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Well, the ball rolling again, no end to the action. It's the first period of extra time, and I must say this has been a back and forth type of game. Ilic. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Serge Gnabry. Cross could be useful. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Kane. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. And he has options available. The fans want to see a shot. It has to be. Oh, a goal! The ball's in the net. A hugely important moment in the story of this tie. Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Jamal Musiala. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Linetti. And it's with Sanabria. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, danger here. In position. Oh, he saved it well. So a personnel change then. He's driven in the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. And defensive play to be applauded. Oh, it might be. And a decent save. Full credit. Half-time. Well, underway again, the second period of extra time. Who's going to prevail here? A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Davies. Sané in the middle. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Could cross it in here. Wasn't a great clearance. Kane. Superbly read and executed. Goretzka. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. And the problem not completely solved. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Bayern throw-in coming up. And Torino recovering possession well. Voivoda. And it's a quality pass. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Joshua Kimmich. He has teammates around him. Surely the equaliser. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Goretzka. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, I've never been a great fan of extra time, but today that was compelling stuff. Both sides wanted to win it rather than not get beaten. And overall, I think the best team probably went through.
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay right here. We'll have every kick of the ball from the Juventus Stadium on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Juventus facing Başakşehir.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is such an important game. Both sides will be desperate to start this group well. Let's hope we see some great football today.
And this is how Juventus will line up. Mattia Perin gets the nod in goal. Adrien Rabiot starts alongside Weston McKennie in central midfield. And it's 2 strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. High pressing and good high pressing. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, in this shape, unless their wing-backs play further forward, there won't be any width in their attacks, which then puts a lot of pressure on the strikers to provide the goal threat.
Gives it a go. Oh, good work by the keeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And the clearance over the byline means a corner. Going short. Turuc. Can he find the net? Just couldn't get it through. And he has options available. Chiesa. On to Rabiot. Return to Chiesa. Stopped a certain goal. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Into the advanced position. McKennie. And played in. Just needs to get it out of there. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
Can he convert? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Rabiot. He continues his run. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Alexic. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Olivier Kemen. Turuc. Still looking for space. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Locatelli. Ball with Danilo. An important interception. Piontek. A danger here as he runs at them. He fancies it. Not out of the woods yet. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Rabiot. That's a good-looking ball. Superbly read and executed. Abade. Came in. On the ball, Denis Turic. And Juve come away with it. Weston McKennie. And that is offside. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, it's not been a good first half, that's for sure. They've looked lethargic, they've lost key battles all over the pitch and just haven't defended well enough. Something needs to change after the break, otherwise this could end up being a rout.
That's a nice-looking ball. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! So back underway at 3-1. Gürler. Olivier Kemen. Serdar Gürler. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Wonderful chance. It was on its way in. And with that, the first half comes to an end. And the match begins. The start of the second half here in Turin tonight. Weston McKennie. Really getting stuck in. Weston McKennie. Vlahovic. Take it away. Serdar Gürler. Now can they make something happen? What a vital intervention. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game. In position. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Abed. Alexic. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? But nothing comes of it. Weston McKennie. Here's Keane. And a good-looking pass. Chiesa. And the danger cleared. Moise Keane. It's got to be. Oh, good work to deny. And striking the post.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Corner kick played in. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Locatelli. Moise Keane. And the keeper there to deal with it. He's driven in the corner. Appeared to be in two minds. A really good pass. Very alertly winning back possession. Piontek just dropping into that deeper position. Turic. And a fine cross. And I think the threat has been averted. Moise Keane. Chiesa. Oh, a fine block. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. McKennie. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Moise Keane. Vlahovic. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Lucas Lima. A super tackle and they've won possession. Juventus on the front foot, waning moments of the game. What next with the game level? Can he put them in front? Brilliantly blocked. Well, difficult angle. Good try.
Well, he took a chance there, and you have to say that was a great effort from that position.
He has teammates around him. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Well, as you can see, he just couldn't get enough on it. He'll be frustrated with that one.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Duarte. Came in. Leo Duarte. Olivier came in. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Moise Keane, and a good-looking ball. Clearance needed to be better. But it just petered out. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, that's a good win.
You know, when the draw for the group stage was made, I think most fans had their eye on this match. Two of the very best in Europe, and it has pride of place on the fixture list. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello and welcome. This is the scene here at Molineux. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And group stage fare on the menu tonight in the UEFA Champions League. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers, and they take on Juventus.
Well, Derek, these were very good in their opening games. Both look to be in top form. This should be a great game today.
Weston McKennie. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Oh, keeper dealt with it. So the corner played into the box. Struggling to get it away. And able to get a body in the way. Real chance. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Rabiot. Keane. Surely. It's still alive. Managed to get it out of there. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, he comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match, he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
Space galore for Juventus. McKennie. Well, possibilities in the centre. And foul it is then. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment. Can he finish? Tremendous block. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Now sending it in. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, offside, and we could have made that decision from up here. Nelson Semedo. And a tidy challenge. Rabiot. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Has eyes for goal! Now the free kick taken, but saved easily by the keeper. Oh, the keeper needed to do an awful lot better. McKennie.
Well, Juventus have controlled the ball in the last 15 minutes, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Smuggled away. Now can they counter clinically? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Locatelli. Now Rabiot. Gatti. Rabiot. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Great defending. Rabiot. McKennie. Vlahovic. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Rabiot. Oh, nice ball. Opportunity. In position. What a vital intervention. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Might go ahead. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And over it comes. Keane. And here's Cunha. And snuffed out the danger immediately. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. No more time left. That will conclude the first half here at Molineux. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Stuart.
Well, it certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace, and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm...
And so the match is underway. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Weston McKennie. Kostic has it. And they need to get tighter here. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Locatelli. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Moise Keane. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. McKennie. Rabiot. Just cutting off the supply. Mateus Cunha. Lemina. And support available. Cunha. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Let's see about the delivery. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Kostic. And it's with McKennie. Moise Keane. Well read to put an end to that attack. Lemina. Kostic has it. Now can they make something happen? Chiesa. And a useful cross. Could still be dangerous. Shot attempted. Oh, a good diving save. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Who's going to get on the end of it? Not all that convincing defensively. Still not clear. Locatelli. Vlahovic. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Determined defending. Pedro Neto. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. And a threatening-looking ball. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
And he's fired over the corner. Dawson. And they're still in with a shout, thanks to the keeper just then.
Well, that's a really important save, but can they get back into this match? I'm not sure they can.
And a Juventus personnel change here. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Oh, tremendous vision. Juventus battling against the clock and the scoreline. What can they pull out of the fire? Untidy on the ball there, Nelson Semedo. Federico Gatti.
Well, Wolves, I think, deserve to be in front, but they need to see this through now, and what backing they're getting from these fans. The atmosphere is electric.
The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Crossing possibilities. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game! So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Promising pass. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Moise Keane. Brilliantly blocked. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Yeah, it's a disappointing result, and they were just a yard off the pace today. It leaves them in a tricky...
You know, when the draw for the group stage was made, I think most fans had their eye on this match. Two of the very best in Europe, and it has pride of place on the fixture list. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And very excited to be bringing you this group stage game from the UEFA Champions League. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, I think this should be a good game tonight, Derek. We've got some excellent players on show here. Let's just hope they perform to their best.
And this is how Juventus will line up. Mattia Perin gets the nod in goal. Filip Kostic plays with Federico Chiesa on the flanks. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Nanu. And teammates to play it to. Will he find the net? Nicely saved.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
Well, on the back of that breathtaking piece of goalkeeping, can they keep the ball and create? Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Well, having a look at the table, and this is what we enjoy about the Champions League group stage. It can be so very tight, Stuart.
Yeah, it's been so competitive, hasn't it? Today should give us a good indication who'll be going through, though. But it's going to be close, you have to say that.
And the keeper in complete command of the situation. Federico Chiesa. Into the advanced position. Moise Keane. Dusan Vlahovic. Locatelli. Well, nicely cut out. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. Tactically quite clear what they're doing, trying to get right on top of their opponents. Really sitting deep now, that could be problematic. And a good take under duress there. Getting in there to intercept. And options in the centre. Locatelli. Chance to take the lead. He's blocked it. And there's the delivery. Well, not the best clearance. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Bremer. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. And in the right position to read it. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Really closing him down here. Jabba. Rodrigo Pinho. That's useful play. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Rabiot, immaculate placement. Can't miss, surely. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely. And back underway, 1-0 it is. Varela. And a lot to like about this attack. distributing it well. Genuine chance. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. Rodrigo Pinho. Well, very effective play in possession. Strong play here. Chances on. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Vlahovic. And on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And you saw the situation developing. And threading it through. Opportunity. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
And over it comes. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Nilton Varela. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Using his strength to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to arrive. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Federico Chiesa. Locatelli with it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Plenty of support here. Nilton Varela. Now he must favour the cross. Trying to open them up. Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, opting for the short corner. And quick thinking defensively. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner.
Well, just listen to the fan.
And this to level it. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down. Well, I imagine there were many who had counted them out. This has been quite the fight back. Radio. Here's Keane. Good tackle. Promising looking attack. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Delivering it, and he clears the danger. Potentially a chance to do damage on the flank for Juve. And the cross comes to nothing in the end. Rodrigo Pinho. Jabba. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Chance to cross. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Varela. Nanu. We're using the space really well, but now can they push on? And the keeper really reacts it brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
So the corner played into the box. Still could be dangerous. Well, able to survive that attacking push. He's given it straight to the opposition. 10 minutes to go. The move looks promising. A goal here surely would finish it. A fine reading of the situation. Making a bit of headway. Must take the lead here. Dear oh dear, he squandered it.
Well, that should have been the winner with so little time left. He can't believe he didn't score there.
Sai número 11, kasih. E entra número 16, mainkan.
Gatti. Rabiot. 5 minutes left. And an astute piece of defending.
Well, the hosts have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes and have got the ball into some really good positions. You just feel it's only a matter of time before they get their goal.
Giving it a try. Well, sometimes you need inspiration from your goalkeeper.
Well, he's pulled off a decent save here, but more importantly, they stay on level terms.
And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. And Juventus getting forward. A goal at this late stage, and that might be that. That's a good-looking ball. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here. They can't be separated.